Hi everyone, this is Nick, and I'm back again today for another video, and I know, I've been gone for quite a bit. I've been trying to film this video. This has to be at least my fourth time making it, and I keep on going back on how I want to do it, and every time I film it, I just don't like it. There's no promises that this one will be much better, but, I just really want to get it good for you guys because I think this is a really valuable review. So what I'm doing is a review for you guys, and sorry, it's like I'm all out of breath. Anyways, so I'm doing a comparison between my Louis Vuitton Toiletry 19 in the Epi Leather. Then I'm doing it on my Louis Vuitton Mini Pouchette, comparing these two, but I'm also throwing in my new Louis Vuitton Fragments. Actually, both of these are new from my Paris strip. My Fragments X Louis Vuitton iPhone 6 pouch. So, yeah, that is what I'm comparing for you guys. And before I begin, I'm really sorry that I've been hit or miss with these videos. It just, during the summer, I'm just really busy. I've been working a lot. I've been doing a lot. So, I just really don't have the time to film necessarily and edit, and I've been having trouble with my computer, and it's just been a hot mess. So I'm really sorry for that, but I'm really hoping to get back onto a schedule. I'm not quite sure what that schedule will be, but I would like to get back onto something. So stay tuned for that, I promise that. And also, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all of your love and support, and I've gained a whole... I'm starting to gain quite a few subscribers, so to all the new people, I just want to say, hey, thank you for subscribing. I am a hot mess, so hopefully you find some sort of entertainment out of that, but, so welcome, and I hope you guys like what you're seeing. So I think this has been a long enough intro. Let's begin. Alright, so just starting off, I want to start by kind of showing you guys what I have in each pouch. So, for all three of these, let's see if I can get all three of them. I use them for different purposes, and they're very interchangeable, but for right now, I found a system that works really well for me, but that doesn't mean I can't do different things with the same items. So, before I got my two new additions, I use my Mini Pouchette mostly for my everyday garbage bin, or my junk drawer. Yeah, my junk drawer inside of all my bags. I carried this with me every single day. I really didn't go many places without it. It held everything. But since I got this pouch, which is supposed to be an iPhone pouch, but I didn't buy it for that purpose. I bought it for a couple different things, but I'll go into that in a whole review on this item. However, right now I'm using it pretty much as my Mini Pouchette. As you can see, comparing these two right now, there is quite a bit of difference as far as length goes. So the Fragments pouch is much longer, and but they are about the same height. Maybe the Fragments is just a tad bit longer. And the major difference between the two, other than the length, is the width. The Mini Pouchette has this extra piece of canvas all around it so that it will expand pretty well, and this is pretty much a flat pouch, but you're able to like stiff it out or stick it out a little bit. It's not bulging by any means really in person, but it isn't like completely thin either. So just going in, so the main reason I bought this was because of this beautiful chain. I just fell in love with this beautiful mermaid color oil slick chain. It changes colors. It is just the most gorgeous thing I think I've ever owned. So there's that. I also really wanted something in the screen with a screen print on it, limited edition, and this actually lights up in the dark if you use your phone and take a picture of it with the flash. So that's really cool. And also I really wanted something from the Monogram Eclipse. So, yes, so that is mostly it. It does come with gunmetal hardware with the LV zipper pull. It is kind of bigger, just kind of showing you compared to, I'm currently using my Louis Vuitton key pouch in the Damier Azur. This thing's wrecked, but as you can see, there is a slight difference in the size of the zippers. The Fragments pouch is much bigger, but zipping this open, this is everything I have inside of there. So just kind of going over everything, I have a pack of hair ties, because you can never have enough of those. I have my Tom Ford lip balm. I have a Burt's Bees lip balm, because you can never have enough chapstick, lip balm, whatever you want to call it. I have a couple of wipes for my sunglasses and eyeglasses. I have a pair of nail clippers, because you never know when you need nail clippers, but I have these obnoxiously large ones, so I'm going to have to go and get smaller ones. But that is what I have for right now. Next, I have this little guy. So this was my Louis Vuitton Etsy purchase. So they reset. I bought this off a seller that takes old vintage items and repurposes them, and it made it into a mirror slash hairbrush. So this broke while I was traveling, so I need to get a new one. It was only like $10, so I have that in there. Next, I have my first aid kit, which is this really flat case that has all my Band-Aids, just antiseptic wipes, like antacids, pretty much everything you would ever need I have in here. Next, I have a couple of prayer cards in here. These are, I'm not some super holy roller Jesus freak by any means. These are just the little prayer cards that you usually get at funerals. But I have these from probably two of the most influential people in my life. And from their prayer cards, it just makes me feel like they're with me, and I don't know, I just like to keep it for good juju. So I have those. So if you're not religious, no problem. That wasn't meant to offend you. I'm not trying to push anything. It's just kind of more of a keeping the people that have passed with me a little bit. The next thing I have is a pack of gum, and this is 5 gum spearmint. This is one of my favorites. I love the flavor of spearmint. So that is my gum. And then the last thing I have in here are these 2 little wipes from Buffalo Wild Wings. Yes, I did steal them. Whoops. You can never have enough of those. So on the inside of this pouch, just real quick, it's just this black cloth, and it has this beautiful tag right there that says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in Spain, and then it has the Fragments logo right there. But yeah, so this item is wonderful, and I'm planning on doing a review on this fairly soon, because I've been using it quite a bit, and maybe more of a first impressions, and so far I have been loving it. So yeah, this is my Louis Vuitton Fragments pouch. Alright, so as I was saying, that was everything I used to keep in my mini pochette. So now, what I use my mini pochette for mostly is, hold on, I need to fix this because this is bothering me. Just a little chain. Alright, so now, what I keep in my mini pochette, so it has Damier bean print, has the gold zipper, and even this one is just slightly smaller than the ones on the clay, once again. So just zipping this down, it opens up like this, and this is what everything looks like in there. So right now, I have a whole bunch of perfume slash cologne samples and travel sizes in there. And also I have my Chanel chapstick in there. But I have this little one from Ed Hardy. That's super old. I have my Dior Sauvage travel size. I have my Chanel itomizer that opens up like that. This one's really big, it's really bulky, but that is a travel size. I have my Paco Rabanne Invictus, and then I have just a whole bunch of little samples. So a whole bunch of Tom Ford ones, and then I have one from Byredo for the black saffron. Let's see, what else? So it has this beautiful red interior, and everything that fit in here also fits in here very nicely. If anything, I feel like you have a little bit more room in here. compared to the two, even though this one's a little bit longer. It's just really the space on the bottom that really does make a difference. So that is everything I keep in that pouch. And then for the last pouch I have is my Louis Vuitton Toiletry Pouch 19 in the Epi leather in the color indigo. So it's this beautiful blue leather or color. And one thing I want to mention is, other than the fact that it has LV stamped right here, something interesting is that it has this beautiful Epi leather right here, but it has a very smooth and supple leather on the side. So far it's been wearing extremely well, but we shall see. It has all this glazing on the side that really does worry me, but we shall see in time. So this has a beautiful silver zipper on it, and on the little tab, it doesn't say anything, but I did have my initials hot stamped in there in silver. So, yes. So zippering this open, this is what it looks like on the inside. So in this pouch, it's pretty much all my electronics, which is it's a lot. I don't need to carry all this, but if I have the room, I'm going to carry it. So right now I have a portable charger that is for your iPad, but I use this as a phone charger. I know it's not good, but it gets the job done. I also do keep an extra cell phone for the iPhone charger. I have a wire for those. I have yet another wire just in case someone else needs to borrow a charger. Next, I have these two, sorry for that interruption, but kind of like if you have a Louis Vuitton wallet, it's very similar to the inside of like the coin pouch area, that if you have a full-size zipper, but it's very nice, it's very pliable. You also have a little pocket right here. And this one was made in France, and it is just a huge pit. This item is huge. It's small and compact, but it can fit everything you would ever want in there. Now, just comparing the Toiletry 19 to the Mini Pouchette, which I know is a very popular comparison. Just to let you know, this is the Toiletry Pouch 19. This is the Mini Pouchette. As you can see, you can fit that in there with plenty of room to spare. So, there really, I wouldn't say is really a comparison between the two. I could probably fit a majority of everything that I had in all three of these pouches into this one. So just for instance, I'm throwing in my prayer cards and then my first aid kit. Then I would take my pack of gum, my hairbrush thing. Next, I would probably put my big phone charger in there. Or no, I'll take the smaller big one in there. And I can just sit that up pretty nicely. Just kind of finessing a couple items in there, sorry. So now that I have that, I would next, sorry, that's just not plain nice. I would put my hair ties in there, my nail clippers, my Tom Ford chapstick, my Burt's Bees, and also my Chanel would fit in here. So I have 3 lip products. I would take my eyeglass wipes and my Buffalo Wild Wing wipes, put that in there. Next, I would take my big phone, I would take my big phone charger, just kind of pop that in there. And just kind of move, you have to kind of finesse things in there a little bit. I would definitely take my Chanel, my perfume. I would probably take my Paco Rabanne and then my Dior. And I don't think I would need another product like that. I would take my cord phone charger, and I'll actually put this in the little slip pocket. Right in there. Or you could just kind of, you know what, I'll just put that on top, just because I just don't like the way it sits. And we still have room in there, if you can see. So I just didn't want everything to fall out and have to start all over again. So I put my Ed Hardy one, and I could probably even fit all my perfume samples. And just zippering this bad boy up. Just kind of move things around a little bit. And as you can see, we are all stuffed. So it all zippers up. But this brings up a point that kind of worries me about this particular item is it does kind of buckle the leather a little bit, and it does bulge out. So that really does kind of worry me. So you kind of have to be a little bit careful on what you put in here. But I think it just kind of needs to loosen up a little bit because it's still really stiff. And I know Epi leather is a stiff leather. However, it's still a fairly new item, so it needs to get a little mixed in there. So, yeah, just unzipping this one last time. You can see how absolutely full this bad boy is. So, yes. And that is literally everything plus more of what I would ever need to carry with me. It's just if I have the room, I can put it in here. And you could probably even then use your mini pochette or this item if you have it, and just put the rest of the chargers if you want to carry a couple more with you. But I think on a daily basis you really don't need to carry that many. So that is about it for this review, or comparison. I hope this helped. If you would like a more in-depth comparison between the mini pochette and the Tolitries 19, please just let me know down in the comments box below. But I already have a couple videos on this item, so I'll try and remember and link it in the description box, one of the boxes down below, and I'll definitely be doing an individual review on each of these two items. It cut me off, sorry, and I just want to thank you guys so much for all that you do. So with that, I'm going to say thank you all so much for watching, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Bye.